Good morning. It is Wednesday. It is about 10 to 9. So we've had a bit of a later start this morning. We're just about now deciding on our walk, which I'll show you in a minute. More like a day trip, probably, rather than a walk. But I think we need a slightly easier day today. It's going to be a nice day and we'll enjoy ourselves. We are going to go to Keswick and Derwentwater, and I will show you the map or the guide. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is just after 7 o'clock and it's breakfast time. I am having a sausage sandwich and white bread with a strong coffee, some water, and looking out on my view of the Lake District. Beautiful. We have had these leaflets for ages. My mum gave them to me, and they are Keswick walks. The town of Keswick is really nice, but we haven't actually been there to visit for a couple of years because we've been busy doing these day walks. And we are going to do Friars, Crag, and Castlehead. And it says a short but revealing walk to places that inspired early visitors and the late poets, whose work came to shape our ideas about landscape and its value. Now, this is the important bit, bearing in mind that we did about 20,000 steps yesterday. Less mobile people can, if they wish, begin from Lakeside Car Park and complete a circular route which avoids the hill up to Castlehead. Both of us feel like our legs are not our own today, so we do feel like we need an easier day. Easy, moderate if you include Castlehead, 5 kilometres, and there's a sneak peek of the walk from the town of Keswick, round Derwentwater, Friars Crag here, Calf Close Bay, and back along the footpath to Castlehead. So we'll take it easy, lots of stops along the way, and we'll probably come back down to Derwentwater because you can, I think this part here, Crow Park, you can sit and relax here, so we'll probably do something like that. But we'll take you with us. It's going to take us about an hour to drive there, so we'll see you when we get there. Well, it is about 10 past 10. We are here at Keswick. We are at Keswick Rugby Club, which is probably about 5 or 10 minutes walk from where the main sort of shops are and things. We do need to get Google Maps out to figure out where we're going, but this is a relatively new thing, I think. It's £4 a day, and there's like 3, when I've looked it up online, there's 3 different places that do it for £4 a day, which is a really good rate for all day in Keswick. So we're going to get started. We have to make our way to the market square. There are nearer parking spots. There's a multi-storey car park, and there's some short stay car parks. But as we're just planning a chilled out walk today, we can afford a little bit of a walk into town. Like I say, it's about probably 10:15 now. We just stopped at this shop, Outdoor Wear and Camping in Winfields in Keswick, to buy a new belt so that I can have Charlie attached to my waist with his lead. And it was very good service, and they were very, very friendly. So now we'll continue with our walk, and I'll show you bits of Keswick as and when we find somewhere nice. And there was a big long queue for the tourist bus, the 555. Now that is a really nice bus to get if you want a tour of the Lake District, Windermere, Ambleside and things like that, especially if you don't drive, because we used to get it, and we've got it to Kendal before. But anyway, let's carry on. 10:30, and this is where we're starting our walk from the Moot Hall in the market square of Keswick. Been here a few times. Just another lovely quaint town. And we are going by the right hand exit, Lake Road. So maybe next time I see you it'll either be something nice that I see on the way, or when we get to some views of lakes and things. Anybody do you want a sausage roll?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Something from Greg's?
Yes.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm better now than I was earlier. I needed a wheelchair when I got out of bed.
Yeah, we both needed a wheelchair. How about you, Charlie? He's a bit slow to get going as well. So we're just walking through Keswick, walking down slowly towards Derwentwater, and we have this lovely garden for Keswick in bloom. Lovely.
Very flowery, isn't it?
Very flowery. Just like in the middle of the town, and now we go under the underpass. So I'm not sure if you can hear, but there is a busker in the underground that we've just passed, and we've just come out into Hope Park, and there's a waymarked route for Derwentwater, and it's a waymarked path which will take you on a 10-mile scenic walk around Derwentwater. And you've got Lodore Falls and Surprise View, which we've seen on our videos before. Ashness Bridge, again on the same video. Great Wood, Friars Crag, which is where we're aiming for today. Keswick Launch, Horse End, Brandle Howe, Cat Bells, which is a very famous sort of summit, Keswick itself. 10-mile walk, do you fancy it?
Not particularly.
No, just part of it today. So we've continued walking through the lovely Hope Park. That is well worth a visit, very nice to sit in and spend some time. Carrying on with our walk, we walk past the wishing well, roll a coin, make a wish, you know, like you do. Put your coin in the well, or you can donate by text if you want to. Not quite the same, is it, as putting your coin in a well, but there you go, that's the modern day for you. Our route is up here. There's, like I said, there's parking here. It's probably more expensive, but if you do want to be a bit closer to the town, but it was literally like a 5-minute walk, wasn't it, to the shops?
Yeah, it was about that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's either 5 or 5 hours, I can't remember.
It was 5 minutes, 10 at the most. So just down the road from Hope Park is Crow Park, and it's just a field with footpaths and lots of seats, and it's a field with a stunning view of Derwentwater. Now I won't spend too long here because with it being a short walk today, we might come back here and just sort of chill out later on in the day when it's still a little bit windy. I'll turn you around, but so you're looking at me, but you're also looking at the lake behind me. Yes, it's sunny, but it's still a little bit windy. But we're hoping that when the sun comes out later, we can just sunbathe. There's that weirdo in background, isn't there? We enjoyed our sausage roll. I still want a coffee, but I've got my my cup. We'll stop again in a minute when we get a bit closer to the water or a bit closer to the views. There's Charlie. He enjoyed a bit of sausage roll as well. Up and about this morning. Yes, we are a bit achy after yesterday, so we're just taking it easy today. doing a bit more of the tourist trap, if you want to say that, rather than a walk out in the wilds. But I'm sure it'll still be lovely, especially if the sun does come out a bit more. So I'm sure you're going to get lots and lots of views of Derwentwater. This is where the boats launch from. Keswick launch on Derwentwater. We have been on this before, and we've just realised that where this walk is taking us is just on this sort of promenade here, which we've walked many times right to the end. We've done that just independently on our own, but no matter, it's all fun and games, and we've got beautiful views alongside. So this is what I would call sort of a promenade from those two parks. You can walk down onto the promenade and onto the shores of Derwent. Promenade continues up there, which is where we'll get back to, and Friars Crag is just up there somewhere. I think that might be Skiddaw and things like that up there. Oh!
Skiddaw's up there.
And then this is our new piece of kit. We've got a running belt. I don't think we'll be getting much running done. And it extends so that we've got hands-free. Come and tell us about, Andrew's got a tale to tell anyway. Go and stand there so they can look at the water. Why are you feeling sad today?
I bought this ticket thing for the windscreen of the car, and we've not used it yet.
A ticket for when you buy a parking ticket for a car park, we bought a ticket display thing for the windscreen, but the car park we've parked in, you just pay at the end of the day and you don't get a ticket, so he can't use his new gadget. But I've saved us money because we've paid £4 rather than £9, which we've paid before. That's the kind of thrilling content that you can expect from Debbie's World. One of the famous viewpoints in Derwent. There's a nice bench there. I think this is Friars Crag.
Yeah.
You can't actually see any crag, but it's a wonderful view nonetheless. We have been here many times because whenever we come to Keswick, we just walk along this.
I'm just waiting for a couple to come down and thinking that he's going to park. So just keeping the bench full. Like the ladies are going. They're like spies. And you'd never know if that's okay. It's just for 5 minutes.
Apparently there is going to be a proposal, but we won't hang around for that. We'll just move on. Just to give you some context, this is what's on the other side of the lake. Just you're walking on the path among trees, and you've got the lake on the other side. Charlie's always looking for footpaths, little ways to get off the main path. Beautiful, isn't it? And this is the John Ruskin Memorial. I don't know if you heard me just there, but the lady was explaining that she's keeping the bench free because she's expecting a couple along and the man is going to propose. So we'll keep the area clear and keep going. Walking down through the last of the trees, and the path is shortly to open up to another stunning view. Are you ready? Let's open the gate. And There we go. Come on, Charlie. This way. I'm tethered. I'm tethered. Goodness. We both got tangled in the lead then. It's all new to us.
It's not a bad view, is it, I suppose?
Absolutely stunning. And the sun's coming out. It's been a little bit cool so far.
Sun only shines on the righteous.
What does that mean? We're not righteous then? Because it hasn't been shining until now.
It follows me about. You know, like a rain cloud follows you. Like
yeah.
Sun shines over me all the time.
So you are zoomed in a little bit. But there is Friars Crag. You can see it better from this end. If you can see that small gathering of people, that is possibly the two ladies are still there. So that is possibly the proposal going on just now. But that's Friars Crag. You can see it better from here. So as usual, I was wrong with my directions. Over here, in this direction is cat bells, etc. And then Derwent. And then over here is When the Focus, thank you, Skiddaw and Little Man. Which if you watch our Skiddaw video from about 4 years ago, that's when we climbed it, when Charlie was 1. It was a great day, just a fantastic day. But today's walk is much more moderate, very much ambling and just enjoying the scenery. Don't worry, we'll be back at the lake very soon. But this part of the walk is definitely very accessible. No climbing, no rocky stones. Just enjoying the scenery.
There's no stony rocks either.
There's no stony rocks either, or rocky stones. Oh, my thighs are aching. Somehow, we've already done 5,000 steps. Walking is definitely easier to do in the Lake District, even if it's just round the shops and the towns and the little footpaths that you can explore sort of in the more popular areas. 12:10, not quite ready for dinner yet, but we are going to have just a 5-minute rest in this field with a view of the lake and trees. Like I say, cat bells and so on in the background. Boots on, although they're not really needed so much today. And a coffee. Cheers. It's 12:30 and we have found a picnic bench. I will spin you around and show you what I'm eating and the view. Beautiful panoramic view of Derwentwater and the mountains. I have a tuna pasta bake with salad and some fruit. Andrew's got sandwiches again, and there's Charlie munching away. Having just got up from our picnic spot, we've come across the Centenary Stone. National Trust Centenary Stone. Sculpture was placed here in 1995 to commemorate 100 years of the National Trust in the Lake District. It's a tribute to all those who helped in those 100 years to preserve the area for future generations. What a lovely spot. That's Crag up there. Charlie having a drink. I think this is what's nice about this can't really call it a walk, just a slow amble. You've got all the beautiful trees and woodland, and then you've got these glimpses of the lake in between. Just can't stop, even though the views probably all look the same to you, be watching from your telly. This is Calf Close Bay, just a continuation of the views that I've been showing you, and we will be sort of leaving the water's edge very shortly to continue sort of go back on ourselves through the Great Wood. I'm sure we'll see Derwent again though, Derwentwater. Yes, turning into a glorious day now. How many ice creams are you going to eat in Keswick? How many ice creams are you going to eat in Keswick?
Just the one.
Just the one? How about cake?
Just the one.
Just the one cake. What about coffee?
Just the one.
Just the one coffee?
Yeah, but me ice cream will have about 15 flakes in.
Flakes, yeah. Got to have a flake. Looks like this is now our path back towards Keswick. The road is right there. I should probably be able to tell you what road it is, but I can't at the moment. But here we are. Nice easy walking. We can stop when we want to. We're not in a rush. Enjoy the woods and the birds. 20 to 2 now. Only a minute since we were walking through the woods. It's opened up again and we've got some lovely greenery behind us. Just wanted to let you know, both of us have our jumpers off. It's warm with a bit of a breeze and we're really taking it slow but enjoying ourselves. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the view.
Yeah, it's lovely. Look at the lovely colour on those trees over there. It's like a lovely reddish purple. So the road just up there is the Borrowdale Road, which Borrowdale is a village just outside of Keswick, and we were eyeing up a walk that started from a car park in Borrowdale and went into Ashness Woods, but the guide started with a sharp ascent and steep descent, so we decided to avoid that one today. This is a really flat walk, apart from...
Flat as a flat thing, isn't
yeah,
it?
if you want to climb up to see Castlehead, which we probably will do, but we're just enjoying this at the moment. Still walking by the road. I just realised in my last clip, or the one before, that I said 2:30. I must have looked at the clock wrong and it must have been 1:30 because it's only 5 to 2 now. But we are almost coming up to the point where we leave the road and start a small climb up to Castlehead. So we'll get some nice views there. Just walking by the road, looking at the greenery behind us. What doesn't matter?
Oh,
I said the wrong time.
Yeah, they don't know, you see.
You
just
don't know
sat
that. Yeah, but
No, listen to me. They're just sat at home, having a coffee, stuffing their faces.
yeah,
And then saying, we'll start Monday.
we'll start Monday. Yeah, but if I said 2:30 an hour ago and then I said 2:30 again,
Yeah,
they'd get confused, wouldn't they?
No, because the wonders of editing, you can say anything.
Yeah, but I don't edit my videos. I just take the clips, put them all together and upload it. Crossed the road and found our turn off, and we're heading up to Castlehead, and we found a convenient bench and the memorial in memory of Sir John Scurrett Randalls, an active member and generous supporter of the National Trust. Amongst his gifts to the nation were Castlehead, Cockshot Woods and Crow Park, where we were earlier. Died 11th of February 1945. Andrew's going to eat something, and maybe I will too. After a short sit down, we now are starting to climb. Just a short climb up to this Castlehead. We've not been up here before, and we'll see what it's like. It still looks like a pretty sort of easy climb, clear paths and so on, but we will see. Climbing. Andrew's got Charlie pulling him up. What do you think to our new toy then? Is it good? Hands free?
Yeah. I just want a parking ticket now.
Just wants a parking ticket now.
Where are we going?
Up.
Up? What, up there?
I'll look in a
That
minute.
looks like a crag up there.
I think we've got to go up there to get to the summit. Oh, that'll be fun. Yes, slight bit of climbing ahead to get to the summit around about there. Slightly more uneven path now. But if you just want to conquer something small, then this might be a good shout. Castlehead in Keswick.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Not bad, is it?
Was that worth it?
Yeah, I think so.
Top of Castlehead in Keswick, overlooking Windermere.
This head's very high.
What goes up must come down. We did see another group at the top, but they weren't there for very long, and we had the top to ourselves. And now we're just returning on this steady sloping path back down to Keswick, where we'll probably have coffee, ice cream, cake, or a hi-fi bar, you know, if we were feeling healthy. Are you feeling healthy?
Healthy. Healthy. What's that? Healthy.
Not, you know, where you don't eat a sausage roll, you eat a hi-fi bar or a banana.
The boring food.
Charlie's got a bit of dinner left, but it'll be nice just to chill for half an hour before we head home. Come out of the woods and back onto the roads of Keswick, past some very posh houses and gardens, a lovely tree there. Walking down past on Ambleside Road. Let's see what we can find to eat, drink and rest. Walking past the parish of St John's Church. We've got some lovely trees in flower. And you can see the shops of Keswick just there. So we have come back to the Hope Park and the Cafe Hope. And it's dog friendly inside and out, but we have sat outside and we've got some coffees and a thunder and lightning ice cream, which is chocolate and honeycomb pieces in vanilla ice cream in a chocolate cone. Are you happy?
Mm-hmm.
You've got a latte and I've got an Americano. Yum yum. Almost 4:30 and we're back at the rugby club and the car. It's not been quite as sunny as we thought it was going to be, but it's been a nice day, more relaxed. Just a short sort of amble. And I'll see you back at the lodge for our evening meal. 6 o'clock and we are home and our tea made. I'm having a Morrison's fish cake, new potatoes and salad with a bit of tomato sauce, a lovely cold juice and a K-Varg yoghurt with berries. And Andrew's having chicken and chips with potatoes and peas. He's also having yoghurt which is still in the fridge. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a lovely day and I hope you'll join us tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.